Community Rebuilds is an organisation in Moab, Utah, whose mission is to build energy-efficient housing, provide education on sustainability, and improve the housing conditions of the workforce through an affordable programme. Its Executive Director, Emily Niehaus.
I founded Community Rebuilds in 2007. Took a little while to get it started, but in 2010 we built our first home. And to date, we're in September of 2015. We are under construction on our 15th home, and by the end of this year we will have trained up to about 150 students.
One of the unintended consequences of Community Rebuild's equal opportunity policy was that it created a space for women on the job site, an arena traditionally and stereotypically seen as male.
Community Rebuilds essentially is able to train young emerging female professions in the construction industry in a way that doesn't isolate them or make them feel like they would when stepping on a regular job site. It's a chilly environment.
Community Rebuild apprentice Will Munger.
Well, on a conventional construction site, there's much more of a kind of machismo sort of attitude, and maybe a little more kind of individualism. Everyone's kind of taking care of themselves first. There's also just kind of the emphasis on working fast and making money. And I think the difference that I see on more gender equitable sites, and certainly CR sites, is one, there's more of a cooperative attitude. Everyone works together as part of a team. And I think also that sort of machista culture isn't as accepted.
Catherine Nixon is an architect in the UK and came to Community Rebuilds after hearing about it from a friend.
Obviously there's women on the CR site. Haven't been to a building site where there are women working on construction. I've worked with engineers, site managers, people who are office-based, but no one who's actually sort of there cutting stuff or doing electrics or plumbing or labouring.
Ismat Fati discovered Community Rebuilds on Facebook and travelled to the US from Hyderabad in southern India.
I always wanted to work on like a job site with heavy machinery and heavy tools, lifting up stuff, making, I don't know, doing something which made me feel strong. And I don't think there are any opportunities for women in India in this field.
One of the drawbacks to being female on the job site is the notion that women are not as strong as their male counterparts. Will Munger addresses this issue.
Well, I think on a construction site, there's certainly the heavy lifting that happens, but I think there's also a degree of attention to detail that, I've just frankly noticed women be a lot more attentive to detail. And I think there are, gender stereotypes that can go both ways, but I have plenty of experience that just undermines that. Women that are much stronger than men on the crew, and men that maybe aren't as strong as the women on the crew. So I think what really is important about having a balanced crew is that balance.
Overall, I don't think there's a clear difference on site here between people who perhaps are physically more strong and people who just kind of get on with it. Boys and girls. Some of the guys are a lot stronger than others, but it just kind of comes down to doing it in a smart way and getting on with it.
I have problems with maybe few of the tools, using them, but it's just me. It's nothing to do with the woman or the men. I think women are as powerful as men. If I just make myself a little more stronger, I'll be able to use any of the tools as good as they're using it right now.
So Community Rebuilds does what no other building organization or contractor can do, and that is welcome anybody, including females, to a job site and give them the opportunity to swing a hammer. Because there's a lot of talk and a lot of stereotype that says women just won't perform as well as men in construction. And I say, well, let's give them tools and give them the opportunity to either prove us wrong or prove us right.